I actually want to start kind of talking about Chris a little bit, and that'll segue a little bit into Monty as well. Your first 2 years there, not a lot of success team wise. You guys go on the bubble run, which we'll touch on in a moment. But then last offseason, you added Chris through a trade. You hired Monty Williams. In terms of changing the culture and the leadership, what did you see from Chris from day one where you kind of knew, oh, it's going to be different around here?
I think just his communication. I think the first day, I think when we met before we even had training camp, he was just already voicing, talking about everything before we even had a chance to even have the ball on the court together. So, we just came in at night for film, and he was already talking about everything and getting ready for it. And that was kind of shocking for me, especially the past couple of years, being on Suns and having like a young team, things like that. But that shocked me off the jump, because CP, the Hall of Famer, and just being young and being the first time playing with him, you don't know what to expect, but you kind of have an idea. And just off Jump Street, him coming in and voicing right when we got there, kind of was like, okay, this is Hall of Fame CP. Everybody talks about that. He's a leader and he's gonna talk. And from that point on, that's when I realized that he was that type of leader.
I was gonna ask, just from being around him for the last 2 years, he's very short. He's a short man. And by NBA standards, he's an old man. How is he able? Those things generally don't work well for playing at an all NBA level late in your career. What do you see from him on a day-to-day basis that you think allows him to play at that level?
So one, that goes to him take care of his body and his lifts and all that stuff. Like you could tell he mastered that. The guy's vegan. He comes in. He has his trainer, and he knows like what lifts he's doing. He needs to do it at a certain time. Like his routine every game day is just like spot on every single time. So that's step one. And step two is just his IQ. That's what it really is. Like he takes care of his body so he can be out there and play. But his IQ is just so separate for a lot of people, man. And that's what is going to always keep him on that floor until he's 50 and can't barely move a bone on that court. It's just his IQ and how smart he is. He just knows the game so well. It's unbelievable.
Do you ever get annoyed with him because he talks so much?
Oh, me and C, we go back and forth a lot on the court. Oh my gosh, he's one of the dudes where like it's funny where we had that relationship where we get mad, something happens, and like he'll snap or I'll snap, and then the next second I'm in the corner. He's about to shoot a pull up, and I'm in the corner screaming like layup, like that's a layup for him. So I'm like, it's just back and forth, but it's competitive, man. We want to win, and you got two guys. Steve's never wants to be wrong, and you got a guy like me who grew up only child, so I've been spoiled my whole life. So it's tough with me as well. So for me, Steve, if our friendship is hilarious, but we definitely go back and forth all the time.